You know, there had been long calls for the reduction in terms of the size of council, and I realize that the population of the city is growing and so on, but when we talk about modernization, we talk about police modernization, certainly we can talk about council's modernization, quite frankly. And I think that the job of a city councillor, which would be sort of to manage the affairs of board of directors for the city, it can be augmented with appropriate staff level to ensure that people are well served in an expanded ward, if you will. So taking on the federal ward boundaries and provincial ward boundaries with adequate staffing, you can actually address the issue of service for the people and still provide, you know, representation in a democratic way. And so I think this is actually a good thing going forward. It's in the level of efficiency, it saves money in the long run, and quite frankly, people will be well served. There's no doubt that the decision that has been made by Premier Ford, for some, I guess they're suggesting it caught them off guard. I'm not sure why, because quite frankly, he has, from I've known him and his brother, talked about the size of council, so I'm not surprised. What I am surprised is that I thought this would come at the end of this new term of council, so 2022, for example, as opposed to doing this particular phase. It seems that there are members of council, when they don't get their way and you know, other changes are brought in that they don't agree with, they are angry at it. They do everything in their power to belittle the process and to demean the process and to claim that, you know, whether it be that it's undemocratic or whether or not someone is bullying them and so on. That's just a tactic. It's a political tactic more than anything else. It works often for them. I'm happy that this time going forward it's not going to.